Sure. My name is Harriet Shugarman, and I am living in New Jersey. I'm originally from Alberta, actually, and I'm here as a mom. I'm here because I'm concerned about my children's future, and I am here to wake up my neighbors and my friends and my family, and to watch them as a mom from New Jersey gets arrested for something she really believes in. And I want my children to know that I did something. I took a stand, and I wanted to stand up for their future, for a clean energy future for them. I want to talk to our president and tell him as a dad, as a parent, that he too should draw that line in the sand, and that he should say it's time now that we stop this pipeline, and it's basically a long needle into our arm, keeping us addicted to something that we need to get off of. And it's time for us to create jobs that are going to be in renewable energy and that are going to help our children lead a clean energy future and a positive future, instead of watching as we careen off a cliff and a crash course that we're on with our environment. So that's why I'm doing this. It's really important to me and for my children. You know what? There's something called serendipity, I think. I had an opportunity, surprisingly and unexpectedly, as a birthday gift, trip to Fort McMurray, Canada. And I got to see firsthand what's happening up there with the tar sands. And it was overwhelming. It was like watching, what the Great Wall of China must have been like to build. And the next day, I get an email from Bill and his group about the tar sands action. And I'm like, somebody is telling me something. I need to be in Washington, I need to be here, and I was shown this for some reason. So that's what made me get here. My family in Alberta isn't too keen about me getting arrested down here for this, when many of the people that we know and love depend on the oil industry for their jobs. But I think it's a very difficult road to cross, and I think that my children, will be proud of me someday, and I certainly don't want them to look back in 20 years, because if we don't do anything, all of our children are going to be looking back at us and saying, hey, what were you doing? Why were you asleep at the wheel? You could have put a stop to this, or slowed it. I don't know if we can stop it. We could have slowed down what's happening. And so I want them to know that I'm doing this for them.
What would you say to Barack if he were standing here?
I hope that he's hearing us, and if he was standing here, I would just appeal to him as a parent and say, it's your turn. I think, we can't put the blame on Congress on this one. This one is up to him, up to Hillary. Take the right decision. Do it for, we're all, if we're not all parents, we're someone's kid, and we need to look at it from that perspective, and we live in a beautiful world. We need to keep it that way.